On New Year's Day I asked some older/same-aged homies if they had cannabis. After having studied the war on drugs during the last year, I'd recently considered trying cannabis. I was stupid for asking people about it on Facebook, even in private chat. It could be dangerous enough just by making a phone call. I got some offers, but waited. About a week later, I asked a few guys at Dragon in physical presence like supposed to, and then I got a deal. During this month, I had no place to go to, so I could easily go to Dragon every day. I asked the guy in question a number of questions regarding cannabis, how to hide it, dosage, price, etc. Then we finally decided a time and place. I met him and some other guys someplace one night and bought 1.5 gram green marijuana for 300 crowns, about $42 to $50. Then, on the Friday of February 7th, I got high for the first time. But I didn't smoke it, and I never have. I made small cookies out of it, with about 30 grams flour, right above an ounce, 30 milliliters milk, 5 grams cacao and some other things. Of course I experimented a little with the ingredients. I divided the grass the best I could in 5 equal parts to get 0.3 gram. Then I mixed it into the dough, put it in the oven and ate it directly after dinner and started getting high about 1-2 hours after eating it. Then I was high for about 8 to 12 hours. In the meantime I usually sat in front of the computer listening to music. Mainly Swedish hip-hop, but also some American, mostly about cannabis of course. I got euphoric and laughed a lot during the first 3 hours, but then I started getting tired of it, getting low if you will, and wanted to get sober again. I started getting paralyzed, unable to move, and wanted to be free. I couldn't enjoy it anymore. It could take about half an hour just to switch song, plus an hour just to go to bed, and of course I had to do it without having taken a shower, and I always shower before going to bed. Then I remained real slow when waking up and didn't get truly sober until perhaps after lunch or even dinner. But then when I went out at night, I got real cocky. Then in the long run I became somewhat more emotionally intense, more happy, more sad, more angry, more alive simply. The cockiness probably came a lot from being automatically criminal, which I became due to the book already, after all that happened in 2010, and then having the stuff at home and in my urine. It only stays in the blood for 24 hours, in the urine for about 2 months. My newly started rap career surely played its role in all of this also. Then it also was that the weed and my recently strengthened relationship to hip-hop became a small but significant liberation from Alex Jones. As much as I still streamed him, I really needed these breaks from him. But it was nothing compared to all that happened when I cut him off altogether, but that didn't make me quit the weed right away. Then the weed took too much space. It became both more and less significant.